Today on Bag Corner, we repair the most common fail point on your toilet. Dun dun dun. Oh, wait a second. The fill valve. If you're thinking something's wrong with your toilet and it just isn't flushing those singles and deuces the way it used to, it might be your fill valve. Symptoms of a fill valve gone bad could be slow tank fill, no tank fill, noisy tank fill, tank doesn't stop filling, or just a poor flush. Here are the parts you'll receive. The fill valve nut, the fill valve hose, which fills up the toilet bowl, and brackets for the fill valve hose. This is the lock for the height adjustment on the fill valve, which you may or may not use. A couple things you'll also need: some adjustable pliers, cutter, pencil, and a bucket. First thing you're going to want to do is reach in and shut off that inlet water supply. Next, go ahead and flush the toilet and drain the water out of the tank. Lay yourself down a towel, get your bucket, remove your water supply nut from the fill valve. Once your water supply line is removed, there'll be one more nut underneath. After you've removed the fill valve nut, go ahead and remove the fill valve hose, fill valve mount. Couple things you're going to want to know about your fill valve. So your fill valve has a line on it. It says water level. That water level line is going to be even with the top of that flush valve. A white tube going down into the tank. Also, to adjust the height on the fill valve, turn it counterclockwise, and you can slide it, adjust it up or down, and when you're done with the height, just turn it clockwise and lock it back in place. So this is what your tank should look like after your previous fill valve was removed. You should have no fill valve in it, no line, and it should look like this. Might be cleaner. This is an old tank. It must be 35, 40 years old. Take your new fill valve, stick it in the hole, and note the height of the line I was talking about before. See how it lines up with the flush valve height. So it should be at the same height. So we're going to make this a little bit higher. Again, extend it out, lock it back in, observe it. Looks to be correct. So right there, we're going to lock it in. Once you have your height set, you're going to take your nut that came with your kit, you install your fill valve, and this nut is going to tighten up from underneath your tank and tighten this into the tank. So basically, you're going to go like this in the hole, take this nut from the bottom side, and you should be able to tighten that up just hand tight. Snug hand tight, not gorilla tight, monkey tight. That's your fill valve installed. Next step is to go back underneath, connect your water line to the bottom of the fill valve. So this next step is why you may need some cutters. Here, I just have some wire cutters. Take your fill valve tube, which goes to your flush valve and fills up your toilet. Here's your clip. Most of you will need a clip like this. I think the majority of times they look like this metal one. Take your hose, slide over top. Yep, it'll be tight. Get that on there nice and secure. So this part is we're going to install here and basically measure how far you need to go with the tube. Don't cut it too short, but don't cut it so long that the hose ends up kinking. With those steps complete, it's time to turn the water on. All right, guys, we are almost there. We got a couple more steps and we're done. So this is the part now where we fine tune the amount of water that fills our toilet. If we use too much water, we end up wasting water and it just runs out the sewer. If we use just the right amount of water, basically the water gets to a certain height inside the bowl and doesn't run out through the P-trap and then out to the sewer. So this part is all about conserving water and keeping our water bill nice and low. So what we got to do is flush the toilet. Keep in mind that this valve needs to be in line with the hose. Okay guys, so our toilet tank should have finished filling and the water level in the bowl should be at its maximum height. However, what we don't know is how much water we wasted. So essentially the water level now in that toilet is as high as it should ever be, and what we want to happen is for the tank to stop filling at just the time that the toilet bowl fills to its maximum height. So we're going to take our pencil, we're going to make a mark at the water line in our toilet. What we're going to do now is flush the toilet and note where the water comes to. If the water gets to the line before the tank is full, we're going to go to this valve and adjust it so that only enough water flows into the toilet to get to that line. Well guys, it took a little bit of playing, a couple flushes, but what I ended up with was basically a setting between full off and full on. That's about halfway. And at that point, my tank had stopped and my toilet had filled to that line, just to that line. So no water wasted going down the sewer and more money in my pocket, and you know what, just a lot more efficient. Anyway guys, I hope that helped you out. You know what, for under 20 bucks, you can fix your fill valve problems with all the little signs and symptoms that I had pointed out earlier on. Matter of fact, they even make a point of telling you which ones they are. And I think Korky makes a really good product. It was really easy to install, and I think if you guys need to install one, you're going to find it really simple. If you need to, you can always go back and look at my little guide here. And man, I'll tell you what I got to do. Exactly what I've been needing to do for about the last 15 minutes. Anyway guys, have a good night, and hey, you got any comments, questions, stick them down below, and smash that thumbs up and all that stuff, and subscribe and share the love, man. Here are the parts that you're going to get with your Korky. Here are the parts you're going to get with your Korky. Different items, universal, platinum,